To get the weekend started with Friday night baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Michael Wacha will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear.
Fouled back. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on.
Striding in once again, Tim Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here comes Wacha on a 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Manny Machado now. His career line against Wacha. He's gone just 2 for 15. And he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag. So they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And now the runner's trying for third.
3-2.
And he'll just reset things here. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Another full count pitch home. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Reed Comstock, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. Ready for another chance? Tim Money. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Money. Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. As digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Money fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Tim Money 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Waka delivering a 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week just scorching.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Payoff pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging the bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Darren Kasizak takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ready once again. Tim Money. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jankowski's there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Tim Money.
Tim Money.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a tag, and he is out easily.
Decisions like that have to be made.
Ready for another shot now. Mike McDonald. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mike McDonald.
Hit to short. To his left. Money. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final. Here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen.
Shortstop, Tim Money.
Tim Money started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, kid.
Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Now batting. Right
into the box now. Walker Rudd.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
Shoot one.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5. Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Kyle Brandt, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
And Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Tim Money, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tim
First
Money.
pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Come on, big guy. See it? Drive it right here.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. McDonald will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half. Digging in, Kyle Brandt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yeah, we got one.
1 and 2. Here it comes to short. To his left. Money. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home.
Digging in once again, Tim Money. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Money.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he pops him up back behind second base. Hacker backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now in the box, Tim Money 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The St. Louis Cardinals get their 20th. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Kenny Barnett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Now the Pirates. Stepping into the box, Tim Money. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Money.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Money.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. Runner goes for second. Now he'll step off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then
digging in once again. Tim Money. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tim Money.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Right here.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Rudd rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cedric Morantz.
Left fielder, Cedric Morantz.
Here's a high pop-up. Jeffress is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. Tim Money. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morantz moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Socrates Brito, the next to bat. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Money over to his left. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get 1 of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. Welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Stay tuned for Pirates baseball. Next, Willie Peralta will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff.
Ready for another chance. Tim Money. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Money.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Tim Money. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Let's go right here.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
Pulled toward right center field. Brito is in pursuit. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second.
Striding in once again,
Leading off
Matt
for Tampa
Duffy.
Bay,
He's hoping to avoid the
baseman,
hat trick. He struck
Matt
out in each of his first
Duffy.
2 plate. Hard to short. Oh, what a stop to first. Touche, sir. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
To second for 1. Digging in, Tim Money.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tim Money.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
The 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith moves over. 1 away. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Socrates Brito, the next to bat. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Socrates Brito.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Standing in, Tim Money. He comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
Shortstop, Tim Money.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
That puts him in the 20-20 club. 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. You don't see that very often anymore because guys don't run as much. But 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases.
Standing in, Blake Snell. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Blake Snell.
Softly hit out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Buccos defense.
Now at the plate, Tim Money.
The shortstop, Tim
Into
Money.
the windup and the pitch.
Yeah, you got it.
And that
Nice
is
job.
through into center field for a 1-out single. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see where he ranks on the Pirates team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category.
Now
Digging
batting,
in now, Alan
second
Henson.
baseman.
0 for 1 here in the
Alan
early going.
Henson.
Runner goes, and a step off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. In now, Tim Money.
Now batting.
He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including
Money.
a home run. Lifted in the air to center field. Smith in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. His numbers against Brian Shaw, 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Grounded to short. Money moving to his right on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Tim
Leading off
Money.
for the Pirates.
He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Tim Money.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they take the lead 4-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
Now batting.
Looking to change his
Left-hander
fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. Money is there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Drew Storen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Keenan Ramirez closes the door for the save.